were there any was there any consideration at all when, kind of when the Ryan Garcia stuff first started coming out with the kind of some of the quote-unquote antics and seemed like the fight probably wasn't going to happen? Was there any consideration at all for Shakur to step in? He was calling for it on social media, saying he'll do whatever, he'll take the fight. Was there any consideration or not really?
Well, I mean, just like he turned down the fight on social media, he called for the fight on social media. He does a lot on social media, you know what I mean? And I told you before that there's publicity stunts, and then there's publicity stunters. He's king stunter because everything that he does is on the social media. When is he gonna make some shit happen behind the scenes? Him himself. I don't say that he's not with a Hall of Fame outfit, Hall of Fame management team, but when you talk about him actually coming on social media and making these things happen, I have yet to see him do it one time. Have you?
I mean, he was able to get the Oscar Valdez fight to unify the division at 130 pounds. So I think Oscar at the time was the guy at 130 pounds when they fought.
Okay.
Shakur's scheduled to be a free agent after this fight. What you think about that?
We live in free agency. You know what I'm saying? We came in the game bosses. So, I mean, what do you think? Like what?
I know you guys aren't like the best of friends, but would you kind of like advise Shakur to be like, yo, just continue to be your own man as opposed to like signing with like PBC or re-signing with Top Rank or going to Matchroom? Do you think he should kind of just be his own man like you guys, or?
Well, I think I might need to talk to him after you advise him all the things that you just said. How about you advise him, and then I'll talk to him?
I'll give him a call after.
Where did things go wrong with you and Shakur in that whole situation?
I don't think that he ever wanted to be right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you interviewing me, you know what I'm saying? He was secretly recording me, you know what I mean? And y'all laugh and play games like as if we turn off the cameras and I'm still recording you guys. When you guys say something, y'all gonna be mad as hell, all four of you, because you're gonna say some shit in confidence that we're talking that's different. But if we need to cut these cameras on and be real about it, we all men and we all stand on business. But no matter how respectful we are when we turn the cameras off, should be no reflection of how we will get down when it comes time to get down. Dude, and I know you want to say something bad as a motherfucker. You want to say something, but you cannot explain how if we turn off these cameras, are you still going to be recording?
No, absolutely not.
So what do you think about somebody that does that?
I mean, that's somebody I can't do business with. That's me.
Well, there you go. You're answering the same question. It's one within itself.
So I guess to you, that fight is, I don't know if I want to say dead and gone forever, but because of those type of stuff that he was doing, it makes you just want to say, like, I don't really want to do business with this dude. He's not really my type of individual.
What I'm saying is that we are a conglomerate in Devin Haney Promotions. And we have attorneys. We have, of course, Devin to being the boss. We have me and my voice. I get out and I try to make shit happen. I'm not saying I'm the end all to be all behind Devin, you know what I'm saying? And Devin Haney Promotions. I'm one man. I can get fired just like I got hired. So I'm just saying I don't work good dealing with Shakur Stevenson. Nothing has worked. You know what I mean? The respect value, you know what I mean? I respected him enough to meet him and talk to him. I then respected him enough to negotiate with him and the attorney and everything. And the dude came to y'all with nothing but bullshit. So for that reason, I have no respect for him.
I guess I want to ask, where did the respect for Ryan go out the window during this whole fight promotion? Because I know you guys were always cordial, you guys were always cool. At least him and Devin had a rivalry, but it was a friendly rivalry.
But there's a different level of respect and disrespect. One respect you have to have for a fighter that actually signs the fight to make it happen. And with Ryan Garcia, he signed the contract. He was just at the Empire State Building, right? He didn't show up. Devin slapped the shit out of him. But I give him respect because he showed up and he gonna make it happen. But he been disrespectful. So for that reason, I don't care nothing about what Devin does to him in the ring. You see what I mean? But for a guy that talks shit, doesn't sign an agreement, doesn't do everything to sign an agreement, but comes back to the social media, I ain't got no respect for that.
Obviously your son wants to become undisputed now at 140 pounds. If you could map it out, how would you want to map it out in terms of would you want a Pitbull Cruise next for for WBA? Would you want the IBF route? How would you
I can't come to New York City and not call Teofimo Sr. and Teofimo Jr. Stay busy fights. They're the next fight. Ain't nothing but staying busy for Devin and his quest to be on the Mount Rushmore of boxing. I would be remiss and disrespectful if I didn't put Teofimo Jr. at the top of the list next fight. In New York, did I say the right thing? Okay.
Now a lot of people gonna hear that and they're gonna say, what about Gervonta Tank Davis? Why are you going for Teo next instead of Gervonta Tank Davis?
Man, Tank do not want to fight. Tank do not represent really fighting and really getting to it, man. You know what I'm saying? He's an attraction, and he's not the best fighter in the world. He's not even close. His resume doesn't resemble being the best fighter in the world. I said Devin is the best fighter in the world. I didn't say he was the biggest attraction, because what people might be attracted to might be a whole lot of felonious shit that's going on, you dig? But when you talk about being the best, well, now you talk about the belts and everything that matters. It's who gonna get to it and who gonna prove it, who gonna stand on it. Devin is the best fighter in the world, bar none.
But
stylistically, when you look at him and Ryan in this fight,
well, because what I'm saying is that's how you talk. That's how you want the best to talk. You want the best call. You don't want to, we don't know, and we working because we the money, and man, ain't y'all tired of hearing that shit? Or you just piss on top of your head and tell everybody that it's rain? I just said what you wanted me to say. I just said we coming to look for the person. We jump from platform to platform to platform, and then guess what, King? He said, well, what about Tank Davis? What about Tank Davis? Tank is the former face of boxing, right? And the way that you watching this shit unfold and the way that you watching it develop is Devin the Dream Haney. Ain't nobody done did it.
So does that mean that you consider Teofimo Lopez a better fighter than Gervonta?
I consider him a unification.
That's fair.
I consider him a unification. And when you talk about what did the best ever say he was the best ever because of what?
The amount of money he made.
Huh?
It was also because of the amount of money he made.
How much money he made?
Yeah.
How much money Sugar Ray Robinson made? How much? No. I just don't. How much money did Sugar Ray Robinson make?
But didn't you
Did
just?
Sugar Ray Robinson make the money? Wait, I'm gonna keep asking you another question. What about
didn't
Larry
you,
Holmes?
But
I'm
confused. Didn't you just say what made TBE the best ever? Didn't you just say? And
Yes.
TBE is
I thought he said
universally known as Floyd Mayweather. And
Did he not say he beat the most champions?
Mm-hmm. He
He
did.
beat the most champions of everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what we doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we doing. To be the best ever, right? To be the best ever, is it because of the money or is it because of the championships?
Now that's
which one?
100% fair, but that's not really answering.
Which one is it?
But that's not really answering the question, though, Bill.
Which made him the best ever?
But Bill, that's fair. But I asked you, do you consider Teofimo a better fighter than Gervonta Davis? That's the question.
They're all stay busy fights when you're talking about the Mount Rushmore of boxing. You tell me which one is better, and I'll tell you Devin will whip his ass out.
What you asking?
Next, I'm asking you which one is the best one. Which one?
He's asking who's the toughest fighter.
Which one do you want to see? Which one is next? I mean, goddamn. Listen, we can't be there. We can't be there.
I just want to know which one of those quote-unquote stay busy fights do you think is a tougher fight for your son? You think they're both great fighters. You think your son will beat both of them? For sure, 100%.
If Tank wasn't ducking the fade, and y'all couldn't put the bullseye on his back, and y'all could put the bullseye on his back, we'd go get him. You can't go get him. You stuttering about it being next. Did you hear that he want to fight next? Which one of them said that they would fight Devin Haney?
Out of those two, I mean, Teofimo said it.
Okay, so we're fighting. Now, what about the other guy? Did he say it?
Gervonta, in defense of him, he's not really a guy that says a lot
See,
of
you
words.
got a nigga with a camera defending you. So listen, listen. You done went into defense mode like a motherfucker. You use the word defense.
But if we're gonna be fair, nobody else, because Tank is not here to talk for himself. Tank
is not here to talk for himself.
Tank has said that he would fight your son, though.
Listen,
he said that.
When did he say that?
He said that on, I forgot the interview with that guy, but the guy asked him, would he fight Teofimo? Yes, when he fight Devin.
So
yes.
wait, what's this? What? So he said, okay.
No,
so
he
wait.
said the light-skinned guy.
Okay,
He said
no,
he don't-
you talking to me.
he said
So you
all
said that
that
he said he would fight.
Okay,
He would
there
fight
you go.
Devin. So why did he not send over a contract?
Has there been any talks at all?
No, I just asked you. If he said that, then why didn't he send over a contract?
I don't know. I gotta call him up, man. I don't know. But has
Yeah,
there
see,
been any
you don't
talks
have,
at all?
No, but see, that's the thing about it is when you got your favorite fighter, you don't have all the shit together, right? But when you
Nah,
got
my-
the best fighter, but when you got the best fighter, you got all the answers.
Fair
The
enough.
best fighter in the world is we sent over an opportunity for him. We sent over an offer. We said that it was 20 million and it can be more, right? Turkey Al-Sheikh put the thing on the table. He asked for a couple Ferraris. But what I'm saying is, it makes it hard for you to do your job when you're working for the narrative of Tank. And it's my purpose to make you hard. I want to make you uncomfortable. You don't have shit to say.
No, but
really.
I'm not
I'm
trying.
telling you.
No, but the thing is, I'm not trying to work a certain narrative for Tank. But if everybody is here trying to
But if-
interview you,
yes.
and if you have obviously the biggest voice here, and you're saying certain things about Tank, and I know that he said other things, then I'm obviously going to push back. And if you want to push back, that's fine. But that doesn't mean he's my favorite fighter or anything like that. I don't even know Tank.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to give you a little bit of pushback instead of saying, "Oh, yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
Well-
you're right, 100%."
Well, listen,
I'm gonna
I
give you some
appreciate
pushback,
it
man.
for content purposes because I go everywhere, and that's what you can do. You can create that ask me that kind of question, right? But everyone knows the answer. You know what I'm saying? They pussy. They don't really represent no real Baltimore shit. Just like I said, I'm a West Coast guy out here in New York, and I say you got to get down. You see what I'm saying? You got to get down where you get mad at. That's why Devin slapped the shit out of Ryan Garcia. We standing on business, right? All the rest of that shit don't mean nothing. We at the top of the game. You cannot do nothing but fight for this part. You can't cancel it. You can't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? This the fight game, right? You know, and when they tried to blackball me, the thing that they didn't know that my balls are black. You dig?
Hey, Bill, stylistically, right? You guys fought Ryan 6 times in the amateurs. Stylistically, what's the difference now from the amateurs? Do you see a growth in him? And what advantages do you see?
Well,
you can
no,
take
I
against
see
him?
the biggest thing that he has going is that he has a puncher's chance and he has an opportunity to get in there. Outside of that, Devin's array of an arsenal of weapons. I was joking with him and I told him, I said, Devin has more weapons than the Empire State Building had elevators. Right?
That's a
And he
good
says,
line.
listen, he said it was 78 elevators. And I told him, well, Devin got 99 weapons. Right? You know what I mean? So making that adjustment, I mean, you see how relaxed and how much fun we have with this shit. And I always tell with Devin is that it's because we put the work in. You know, it's every day, 17 years to get to this point. You know what I mean? And not cutting no corners, right? And not being distracted. You know, I mean, Devin got to everything. He got to everything that makes him the dance partner with everybody. They pick people, like they pick a Frank Martin over Devin, and he tell you people that he picked Frank and didn't pick Devin, and then you have to justify that shit. You know what I'm saying? And with us, if you put the work in, it's gonna show. It's gonna show by your mannerisms. It's gonna show how you fuck with it. It's gonna show everything. It's gonna show who you need and who you don't need. My message always is for other fathers and sons is, dog, if you put the work in, that's what's gonna count. Not who you know, not how you know them, not none of that shit. None of them politics, no none of that. You put the work in and you're gonna get there, period.
Got it. And I guess just my last question, I know we held you here for a long time, but just my last question would be, with some of the stuff that Ryan's done online in terms of some of like the drinking and some of the other stuff kind of looking like quote unquote half-assing and like training, things like that, do you think that it's just he's just either like setting up an excuse, so if your son does win, it's just like I was doing this, that, and the third, I wasn't, blah, blah, blah.
Listen, it took us a long time to get here, and the questions you're saying, small, nothing. Ryan Garcia means nothing to us. He is a stay busy fight in Devin's quest to get on the Mount Rushmore of boxing. the little guy, Esau Pitbull Cruz, is nothing but a stay busy. The one-armed bandit, Matias, stay busy fight. Who else is left over there? It's Pitbull.
Teofimo.
We already talked about Teo. He's next up. He gets it because his daddy just got a fat mouth, and he's been fat mouthing for a long time. That's why he gets it first. And look, the rest of them guys will speed up the line if they talk out of line and they keep talking. But I don't be hearing too much. I've been hearing a lot from Teofimo Sr. for a long time. So, you know what I mean? And when he said when he has a belt, we got a belt. It could be for undisputed. Ain't no more excuses, right? Don't come up with nothing like Confucius, Teofimo Sr. You know what I mean? Because I will come get you after this fight. So it's fight week, and like I said, when you're preparing, when you're in that preparation stage for a Ryan Garcia or any fighter, that you don't put 100% concentration in anything else but him. But obviously, with the work that we've put in, we know that those questions will be asked. We know that there are things that we're fighting for. We're fighting for New York City. We're fighting for that next date. We're fighting for all that shit combined into one. Teofimo Sr., I'm going to come looking for you, boy.
Gotcha. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.